got a new project for the S2000. Gotta go pick up some gaskets. Stay tuned. What's up, YouTube? Today we're going to be doing a quick how-to. I actually picked up a Invidia Catback exhaust for extremely cheap. It's used, but should do the job. I'm going to do a quick comparison. Got it idle in here with the stock exhaust. Gonna rev it up a little bit so you can hear the stock compared to the new one. Before you start anything, I really recommend using some WD-40 or some PB Blaster to come up and spray the rubber grommets. That way it make it a lot easier to slip the grommets off to take off the exhaust. There's also a third one right above the resonator, right under the back side of the car. Next, what you want to do is get a 14mm socket, and then there's a center support bar here. Maybe 4 14mm bolts. You're going to want to remove this bar so you can lower the exhaust. Next, there will be 3 14mm bolts right behind the catalytic converter. You're going to want to disconnect these 3 bolts. Next, after you get those 3 bolts out, you want to take a pry bar and you want to pull your stock exhaust out of these hangers right here. And after you get the hangers out, you should just drop right to the ground and you can pull it right out. Now, anytime you put an exhaust on your car, I always recommend buying new gaskets. That way you don't have to go back and fix exhaust leaks on it. And also, I'm going to be using new bolts that I purchased for it. Bought a couple boxes of bolts and washers. That way you don't have to deal with any rusty, stubborn bolts. Alright, let's get this on. Anytime you put an aftermarket exhaust on a car, I always recommend keeping everything loose. Don't actually tighten all the bolts all the way up, and just put all the hangers on. And then after everything's all loosely put on, start tightening the bolts from the front to the back. That way nothing gets tweaked, and so when the car's running, nothing vibrates against anything else. Alright, let's tighten all the bolts up here. Let's see how she sounds. Now the exhaust is all done. Let's see what she sounds like.